holy laity. And my question is the Catholic Church going pro-choice? The Catholic Church, for a long time and since Roe versus Wade, has been defending the life of the unborn. I know because my uncle used to march in the Washington, D.C. parades. He's not with us anymore, but he was one of the early people to march to Washington against abortion. But the Pope comes and meets with President Biden. And he tells Biden that it is okay and he wants him to continue to receive communion. This is the Pope. This is not a priest. It's not a bishop. This is the head of the Catholic Church telling a Catholic who is involved in promoting abortion big time that it is okay and that he should continue to go to communion. Even though people who are involved in abortion are supposed to be instantaneously excommunicated for that. I believe it's in canon law, if I'm not mistaken. He's the head of the church, you know. If the Pope says it's okay for President Biden, who supports abortion and promotes abortion, which makes it that he is responsible for probably, causing abortions to happen, it's okay for him to receive communion, then I'm thinking that the Catholic Church must be going pro-choice, What do you think? It kind of looks like it to me. I mean, isn't he the head of the church? Isn't he telling Biden that it's no big deal that he promotes abortion? That it's okay? And that last week he met with, Pelosi, have the little handshake there, and it's all okay. It's all good here. It's all good. So it must be okay for Catholics to have abortion. I mean, what else am I, as a member of the Catholic Church, supposed to think? If I must be thinking, well, there must be some new, understanding. Our church is evolving. We are more intelligent than the people who've been saying this is a bad thing. And we need to start supporting, let's say, immigration more and stop worrying so much about, the abortion thing. We shouldn't worry about the abortion thing anymore. We shouldn't do that. We should take care of the environment because after all, he's the head of the church and that's what he is telling us is most important. That it's the environment, that the issue about, babies in the womb that's not a big issue anymore. The environment is the issue and, immigration, I mean, after all, the West is full of very evil people, who've been exploiting all the other south of the equator or something like that. We're all responsible for all the bad governments in South and Central America. We caused that in America. We caused the messed up governments down there that exploit their people and hurt their people and oppress their people. The United States is the cause of that, and Europe is the cause of that. Well, I mean, Europe might be. I mean, it was Spain and Portugal that was down there. So maybe, maybe part of the blame is Spain, but it's also the United States because you know Pope Francis thinks that that's the way that it is, and that conservative Catholics who reach out to Jesus and things like that, who are trying to stop the pro-choice people or whatever, they're rigid and they're they really aren't with the times. The times that we're in call for a new way of looking at things, you know. So, I think that it might just be okay. Abortion might just be an okay thing now. I mean, that's what the Pope is saying good things about Joe Biden, and he's saying that Trump, who supports life in the womb, that Trump is an evil person. But that Biden and Pelosi are good. They're good standings within the church. So if I follow the example of Pope Francis, there's nothing else that I should believe except that the Catholic Church is going pro-choice. What's your opinion? Why don't you write about it and put something down, in the comments section? This is Thomas, the Legatus Legionis. Say a prayer for me. I am praying for you. I'll talk to you later.